Vampire number 1024. Hope you're all doing good. I am doing pretty good myself. But anyways, I figured I would kind of like to make a video on the newest Animal Crossing New Horizons update. I just wanted to say that I don't have the paid DLC or the Nintendo Online Expansion Pack or whatever it's called right now. I might end up getting it in the future. I don't know how far into the future, how soon. Probably not anytime soon. But yeah, these are basically just some clips of what I recorded while I was playing the most recent Animal Crossing New Horizons update within the game. And just going to be talking about what I think so far, what I like. Well, obviously you're seeing Brewster. You should have been seeing Brewster. Me at the Roost in the museum, which is pretty cool. Actually, there is another video that I might end up doing about the Roost. I actually like that you're able to use that little telephone. It's like little yellow telephone, kind of in the back left of the Roost, and you're able to use Amiibo to call whatever Amiibo you have. I actually called Ruby because she is one of the Amiibo cards that I own, thanks to a friend of mine that gave me a bunch of small Amiibo cards back Christmas of last year in 2020. Actually, you could see my video on that if you check out the fan package video number 3. It's more like a fan letter, actually, instead of a package, but because he gave me some pretty good Amiibo cards, you know. Anyways, sort of on topic, but sort of not on topic. The other thing that I kind of like is that villagers are now able to visit your house like they have been able to do in other games, although something I did notice, and I'm not sure why this isn't in New Horizons because it's in New Leaf. So in Animal Crossing New Leaf, when a villager asks to visit your house, or you know, they randomly come over to your house, is that they actually will want to see the rest of your house if you talk to them. And if you go into like another room that's not your main room in Animal Crossing New Leaf, and then you load into the next room, your villager will follow you. But in Animal Crossing New Horizons, the villager just stays in the main room. And I tested that when Kat, who is one of my starter villagers, you know, my first sisterly villager that I had along the slide, and I went upstairs in my house in the game, and I said, okay, she'll follow me, right? No. I'm just like, huh, that's strange, you know. But another thing that I said way before, you know, they ever had this update come out, I said, you know, if villagers ever do get to come inside my house, I bet they'll probably interact with stuff. They'll probably sit in chairs. And yeah, I was right. Cat ended up sitting in my Turkey Day chair that I have out in my house. Well, currently here in the month of November of 2021, of course, in case people are watching this, you know, like next year in 2022 or years later. And yeah, it was cool, you know. She went up and checked out my TV that I have out and all that. So I thought that was cool. Of course, she also let me play this high card, low card thing, where you guess, you know, if the next card that she draws, or the villager, I should say, is higher or lower than the card that they already drew. And I noticed that they play the exact same game when they have you come over to their house. And another thing that I remember from Animal Crossing City Folk on the Wii was sometimes I can't remember. I think it was also in Animal Crossing New Leaf 2 on the Nintendo 3DS. Is that a villager will ask if there's anything that you see in their house that they have that you might want. Now I know a few times in Animal Crossing New Leaf that there was stuff, for example, like in Puck the penguin's house, he had like this like snow blower or whatever, and I always wanted it and never got it. And he just wouldn't give me it, so you kind of have to take like a shirt or something else, like a gyroid. Speaking of gyroids, earlier this year, for those that don't know, I did make a video on the missing gyroids in Animal Crossing New Horizons, and of course, being that Brewster, the Roost, and the Rooster back, the cafe, of course, gyroids back. Now, I said, okay, they're probably going to be new gyroids, right? There's surely not going to be anything from previous games. So far, I haven't seen anything that is from any of the previous Animal Crossing games, although I noticed that the gyroids are a lot smaller this time around. And a couple other things is that, well, I should say 3 things. You can customize them if you have customization kits at your workbenches in your game, or you can set them on like tables, of course, on the floor, outside, obviously, or chairs too. Or you can put them on your wall on a shelf, and that's pretty cool too. I don't know how many gyroids there are. I haven't looked them up, but I have maybe about 5 or 6 already. A few that I found by digging them up. A few through the gyroid fragments, of course. You obviously get your very first gyroid fragment from Brewster when you find him. Oh, and right, of course, you also get Brewster's picture from Blathers when you go out and find him. I think that's cool. Oh yeah, of course, Captain too. Going on those island tours are pretty cool. I end up finding vines that you can climb and that you can use to make DIY. I found glowing moss. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a DIY, or it already is. I don't know. I haven't had any recipes with it. Oh, and randomly, but I finally got a freaking Pitfall Seed DIY. Finally, after over a year of playing this damn game, because I've never got it ever before that. Yeah, and the tours are pretty cool too. The Captain. Oh, and I should probably also mention though that you can clap when Captain is singing to and from the island and to the random island that you go to. Oh, and same with KK Slider too. You can clap all during his performance every Saturday or whenever he comes, Sunday or Monday. And I say those 2 days because sometimes an event on Saturday takes place and KK Slider has to come the next day or whatever. So, and of course he has new songs. I don't know how many. I think I got. I can't remember the name. But I got a new KK Slider song. It has like kind of him on it. Looks like he's laying down. I don't know. But yeah, he has new songs out, which I think is pretty cool. Still trying to get. I think it's the final stamp on the KK Mania card. I haven't had 100 times that I visit him, although I'm trying to. Let's see, what else I think's cool. Oh, you can get a, you can make a ladder setup kit. I think that's nice, so that way you don't always have to get your ladder out, so that way it's a permanent ladder. And I think there's other variations that I don't have DIY recipes for, but probably get them eventually. Of course, there's more item storage. I like that you have your own personal automatic bell dispenser, ABD. I think that's pretty cool. The storage shed is pretty nice too, being able to pretty much access your house inventory outside of your house or anywhere else in or on your island. It makes it really nice, especially if you're working on something or you're trying to figure out what to put where, and it's pretty helpful. Oh yeah, cooking. I should probably mention that too, huh? I haven't done a whole lot of cooking because I just don't have the freaking recipes. I mean, I have the DIY recipes, like for example, like I have like what you start with, and then I got the one from the little cabinet in Timmy and Tommy's shop, and I want to speak about that too, by the way, their shop here in a bit. But let's see, I made a cherry smoothie, and then I think I made a fish dish or something. Oh, and by the way, I wanted to point this out because I don't know if anybody else is going to. Much like when a villager is using their workbench to make a DIY recipe, they will be using like their stove or their gas range, and you'll see them like taking a black pan or frying pan or whatever and frying something. Go up and talk to them, and that's how you get a like a cooking DIY recipe in case no one else has mentioned that. Probably somebody on YouTube that already has, but hey, figured I might as well want to mention it. Let's see. Yeah, I really would have liked Timmy and Tommy's shop to be upgraded because in previous Animal Crossing games you had to spend so much money, and then you had to wait so many days in game to pass, or both in game or real life or whatever, for Timmy and Tommy's or Tom Nook's shop to upgrade in. It's only gotten one upgrade, and there's just not enough in Timmy and Tommy's store. I think there's not enough variety. It's like the same stuff, you know, and it's just nothing new. I think the hanging lantern that you can get, I think that's kind of nice, although it doesn't really give off much light. Was it the marigold decoration? I haven't set it out, but it looks pretty cool. I think yeah, that's really about it. I mean, probably collect more gyroids, of course. Oh yeah, and I see that once you visit Brewster like 2 or 3 days in a row, you can start doing takeout coffee, so that's gonna be cool. I'm pretty sure once you continue to visit the Roost daily, that you might be able to store your gyroids there like you used to in Animal Crossing City Folk. What else? Yeah, the Roost, like I said, it's pretty cool. I like how it looks. Since, well, today's a Sunday, that I'm recording this, actually the 7th of November, I had Daisy May in my town, and, I seen her in the Roost, too. She was over there eating, like, a rooster-shaped cookie, and I don't know if you can get those in the game, but it'd be kind of cool. Actually, another thing that I would have liked to have is, you know how villagers are always carrying around like a can of pop? I think that would have been cool just to have, you know? Or like when you go to the pop machine, the item that you can have in your game, that, you know, like you can actually get an actual can of pop and actually drink it. I think that'd be cool. Because that's what I seen like when I first started playing the game, April 3rd last year in 2020. They had like a can of pop. I said, "Oh man, that's cool. Where's mine?" And it's never there. I mean, of course, you got like the Shamrock Shake, it's like sparkling cider, but you only use it to do like a toast or whatever. You don't even drink it, so it's kind of a letdown in that sense. But yeah, I think it's a pretty good update. It just seems a little bit weird because, you know, I've been playing the game for over a year, and the house visits for animals or villagers just seems kind of odd. It almost seemed like a completely different Animal Crossing game, almost not even an Animal Crossing game when the villagers didn't, you know, visit before this recently new update, you know. And in a way, it was kind of a good thing, though, because you wouldn't have to worry about them coming into your house and, you know, stopping you from rearranging it, or like say you just recently put down an item just to see what it looked like, and then the villager knocks on your door, says, "What's up? You want to hang out?" And you're like, "Oh fuck, you know, I just started messing around with my house, like trying to redecorate it." And then, you know, if your villager came in and wants to hang out, and then you just like run out of your house and like, "Oh, are you leaving?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, it's just 'cause I want to decorate my fucking house." Actually, I had to do that a lot in New Leaf. I don't know if a villager will knock on your door when you're in another room other than your main room. And I also don't know if a villager on your island will come to your house when the lights are out. Like you have the lights turned off. I don't know that. I haven't tested that yet, but I probably will. Oh, right. I probably should mention Harvey's Place. Yeah, I got an update. It's different. I mean, you know, I was surprised to see Katrina, recent Cyrus again, and Harriet, because I don't have anyone else there. Well, I mean, I should. I haven't went to his island today to see, but I think I have Tortimer there because it said in old timer, so I'm pretty sure that Tortimer's in the game. And oh, of course, let's see, Sahara, Leaf, and Red. I think they'll never come back to your island once you have Lloyd set up their little shop on Harvey's Island. And in a way, it's kind of nice because you don't have to figure out where Sahara is on your island. You know, she's randomly wandering around. And of course, Red's always on the secret dock in the back of your island. And I just never know when he's going to come. So that kind of makes it a good thing. But it also limits the special characters that do visit your island. You know, it takes away from that, so it's kind of a good thing. But you know, it's also kind of a bad thing, I guess, in a way. I mean, like, these are all my opinions. You know, I know everyone else will have different opinions and viewpoints of the update and all of that. Well, probably the longest Animal Crossing thing I made in a long time because I have like 33 game clips of this. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Like I said, my thoughts, opinions, what I liked, what I kind of wish would have been in the game. If you enjoyed my video, please share it. Social medias, give it a thumbs up. It'd be awesome if you would subscribe. Like I said, I'm doing good, you know, I've just been relaxing, haven't really wanted to make any videos recently because I just didn't know what to do, but yeah, everything's going good in my life, in case anybody wanted to know. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you next time. Until then.